Motion is a powerful tool for designers. Motion designers use animation to signal change, convey personality, and create motion that is characteristic of the design elements. Creating this kind of semantically meaningful motion takes time, effort, and skill. Designers often have to learn feature-rich tools dedicated to animation or use animated templates, which can be limited in expressive range. In this paper, we present LogoMotion, a vision language code generation approach that helps users automatically and interactively animate static logos with animation that is specific to their design elements. It has 3 stages to visually ground the code generation process with visual understanding. In the first stage of visually grounded code synthesis, a PDF of a logo is converted into an HTML representation of the canvas. We use an extend-script file, which is run in Adobe Illustrator. In the second step, the HTML is augmented with information about the logo layout's visual hierarchy. For example, what are the primary or secondary elements, or what elements might group together? In step 3, a design concept for the animated logo is suggested, integrating world knowledge. In step 4, the VLM uses the design concept, augmented HTML, and logo image to synthesize animation code that becomes a candidate animation. Note that in this last run, the skier overshoots their final position due to a bug in the animation code. We detected these bugs by going layer by layer and calculating bounding box differences between the last frame of animation and the target layout. If bugs were detected, the LLM was then prompted to return an isolated code snippet to fix the issue. Here is a correction of the earlier run. The third and last stage is animation editing. After selecting an option to work with, the dynamically generated action panel opens up. A prominent widget here is the narrative timeline, which narrates what elements are doing during the animation. A user can select a block and write prompts like, "Can it do a cool trick after it comes in?" They can also click on multiple blocks across tracks and utilize quick actions such as synchronize timing, which helps synchronize timings across groups. The delete button also helps users delete moments within the animation, which can be otherwise hard to express in natural language. By dragging and dropping layers into new groups and clicking Regroup, a user can do layer regrouping and generate a new animation that reflects a new structure. For example, this animation has more synchronization across secondary elements at its beginning. However, it ends with a slight visual issue, and for this we can use Fix Issues, which triggers visually grounded program repair interactively. The issue is fixed across all elements. Here, a user requests for the elements to come into the frame as if like snowfall, but the animation is too strong in its dynamics. There are other quick actions such as subtle or emphasis, which help modulate the amount of animation. Subtle makes the animation softer. The faster quick action speeds them up. Blocks could also be dragged and dropped to have more absolute control over the timing. Program repair was also automatically running in the background for the primary element, and the system would get at max 2 attempts to revise the animation. The first evaluation was a comparison study that compared LogoMotion against an ablated version of itself, as well as against Magic Animate, an industry standard for page-level animation. We found that LogoMotion was rated by design professionals to have significantly more relevance to the subject matter of the logos and comparable sequencing and execution to the industry standard. The strengths of LogoMotion were its ability to show motion that was characteristic of its subjects. Lanterns blew as if in wind, hockey sticks motioned as if in play, chess pieces moved down as if being set. Complex layouts could be animated in a logical and layer-aware way, and background elements could even be used effectively for storytelling. Lastly, we conducted a user evaluation. 16 novices used LogoMotion as well as a baseline and were allowed 25 minutes to complete a logo animation with each system. LogoMotion's dynamically generated action panel helped users do significantly more exploration and deeper iteration. Participants said that LogoMotion helped them create animations they otherwise would not have been able to create, and it provided them with support for control iteration and creative expression.